Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Forrest Walpole, commentator for Apex Wrestling here, welcoming you live from the University of Dayton Arena in Dayton, Ohio. There we got a good show for you guys here tonight. We got so many good matches here, to say the least. It's going to be already crazy, and what a way to get started. Then Christian Tracy going up against Bruiser Brad. It's going to be a good one. Even though some people will say Tracy is not going to be... He's not going to be faring too well against Bruiser Brad. And I do expect people to pick Bruiser Brad in this matchup. I always say don't count the smaller man out. He may not be the best when it comes to the big man, but sometimes the small man can find a way to take the big man down to literally their height and their level. Now let's get started. Excuse me. Well, I guess JoJo ain't saying a damn thing. So, Christian Tracy, it's been a while since we last seen him compete in an Apex Wrestling ring. But here he is ready to fight, even though it's against a damn near 500-pound mastodon of a mastodon that you call a man. Like he always does, he's ready to take on anybody that, well, and either he or the management think that he can put up a damn good fight with. And honestly, I can say he will do his best to take on the monster that you call Bruiser Brad Adams. It's going to be a good one. I can already tell you that much. Excuse me.
And his opponent, from London, England, weighing in at 485 pounds, the Bruiser, Brad Adams.
Oh, Brad. Let's put it to you this way, man. This man was involved in a now disbanded group, going their separate ways all the way through. Fallen Kingdom in my book, like Lee Anderson said, and I'm gonna rephrase what he said. A group of people that, even though they had their differences this past month, they still are a band of brothers deep down inside. And if they ever decide to go back together, I wouldn't even mind it, but I know the tag team division would say entirely differently. Well, the referee is calling for the bell. This is going to be a good matchup here. Don't forget though, Brad, even though not very many people like talking about added company stuff, I will say this much. If you have not seen Grand Prix Wrestling's latest event, which was Casino Night, I highly, highly recommend watching it because it was filled with many crazy moments on that show. So much that my words will not do it justice. Even though it's 5 hours, it's still worth the damn watch. And in the main event, Bruiser Brad Adams going for the cover right now. Each win for the GPW Championship. Now, the World Championship, the version of one of the two main belts that is held, that was held by Mason Foster, but now held by a new person. But like I said, it's a good matchup. Even if I spoil that much, still worth the watch. But whether he won or lost, Brad did what he could do in that matchup. And tonight, he's looking to do so much more against this man, Christian Tracy, as he hits him with a nice DDT. Oh, there you go, 500-pound leg drop. That's going to leave a mark straight up. And the funny part is, if you actually look at it, you look at their attires, they're wearing the same colors. Oh my God, the power! Christian Tracy with a strength of 1,000 men. Kick out of 2 by Brad. Tracy now trying to stay in control of this matchup, because like I said, that's about a 500-pound man. You got to maintain control over that man, otherwise that's going to happen. He's going to gain control right back. And then it's going to be a certain amount of time before you finally get some measure, get some comeback going. And I'm speaking in general. Whether it's a big man facing a small man or two big men facing each other, it's still the same thing. When one big man goes on the offensive, you got to try to hope they make a mistake and then pounce on that mistake. As Tracy is not faring too well right now. Oh man, 500-pound sit on. Oh wow. Tracy just barely able to get out of there. And now Brad is... Oh man. Tracy now. And the power of this man. Going to finish it with 2 of them. Goes to the cover. On a kick out of 2 by Brad. And now Tracy trying to get things back to norm, trying to get things back together. Brad looked like he was going for a reciprocate, but Tracy scouted it enough to prevent it from connecting. Now Tracy trying to get back into things. Just remember, Brad is not 100% after the hellacious fight that happened between the now ex-Fallen Kingdom members, Brad, Malcolm, and Mason Foster. And now Brad, had a little bit of a freaking botch there. And now Tracy with a DDT on Brad. And now Tracy, top rope. Oh, he got him with a knee. And now Tracy measuring this 500-pound man. Oh, he's going for it for a third time. The straight of this man as he got it for a third straight time. Cover and another kick out of two by Brad. It takes three of them, and still Brad is fighting back. He is, I swear, Brad, that's a 500-pound man right there, though. That's his strength right there. Mobile or not, that motherfucker can take on any punishment you can try to dish out on him. And the power of Tracy, but he just couldn't hold on to him enough to do something. And now I'm starting to think this may be the starting to be the nail on the coffin of Christian Tracy as Brad now starting to do some work, do some damage on this man. And there it is, 500 pounds crashing down right on the top of your chest. Takes a lot out of you with a cover. And another shoulder up at two by Tracy. Brad wondering how the hell he managed to get his shoulder up. On another one. And just like that, it's over. Brad just, god damn, son. Jesus. Brad was taking no prisoners tonight. Oh, wait a minute. Brad now stomping away on Christian Tracy. What the hell is this? Oh, come on. What the hell is Brad doing? That face, though, I swear. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to switch gears a little bit. Coming up next, it's going to be Tony Moon taking on Eva Cyanide. Oh, man, dude. This is going to be a good one right here. I'm not even going to lie. Two women that both feel like they're being overlooked. While tonight they're both being given an opportunity to hone their skills here tonight. We'll see what's about to take place between these two women in that very ring. Okay, I don't know what the hell is JoJo's problem. Because good lord, she's going through some shit tonight. But anyway, Tony Moon, a woman that's one of our, like all the other women in this roster, she's a hard hitter, to say the least. no matter how many times you see her on the show, you still gotta admit, you still gotta see one, you're still gonna be seeing one thing. A hard-hitting match with this woman. Trust me. If you haven't seen her before, she is gonna put anybody to hell. And speaking of somebody who loves to give her opponents hell,
and her opponent, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, the Brawler, Ivy.
Aiva Cyanide. Probably one of, if not the most respected women, not in just Apex, but in the whole community in general. Honestly, what do I need to say that everybody else, what else can I say about this woman that nobody knows? Everybody knows who she is. Everybody knows she's one tough cookie. Everybody knows what type of wrestler she's become over the years. I don't really need to describe this woman. The only thing I can say is the fact that she is damn entertaining to watch every time she steps in between those ropes and into that ring. You're guaranteed to see her look for a fight. The question is, will Tony Moon give her the fight that she wants to have tonight? Also, if I were a betting boy, I would say JoJo's looking to, seems like she's noticed the chat room while we were streaming, so she's just decided to use her position as a way of picking her opponent by announcing who she doesn't want to see win, and the other way around. Announcing the people that she wants to see win, and those that and not those that she doesn't. If that's the case, Lee Anderson might want to get on that, but he probably won't, because as he said in the locker room, and he's actually told me to say it right now, after Control, this will be the last time. After Control, Apex Wrestling will be moving to 20 from here on in. And he's also said, if you have a character on that game, tell him the stuff he needs to get him, and you can bet your ass you'll be guaranteed to be shown on the Apex side of 2K20. And even with a cover, Tony Moon with a kick out. But tonight we're going to see what Eva can do here against Tony Moon. Both women hard-hitting to the point to where that they put their opponents through hell. So it's going to be a wonder to see what two hard hitters can do to each other. But if I were a betting boy, I would honestly think Eva would be the one, the odds-on favorite to win this match. And there's the super kick. Super kick's just an inkling. It's just calling for it. But Tony Moon, too well rested at this point to not see that coming. I'd be surprised if she didn't. But it's too early to not see that coming. And there's a nice kick to the side of the head and a cover and a quick out. Not even a one, I don't think. Uh-oh. Tony going in the corner. And there's a running knee strike. Goes to the cover. And a shoulder up at 2 by Cyanide. And Tony's wondering how the hell she kicked out. And now Tony's starting to get back into things with a nice combo. And a fourth move combo right there to add insult to injury. And a kick just about in the face. Even now with a nice jaw jacker and a nice clothesline following suit. And now Eva throwing Tony over the top rope. And Eva with a nice elbow or knee right in the throat. Just about aimed right at Tony's larynx there. And now Eva with an elbow, but she completely missed. And now Eva though bouncing back with a nice hammerlock suplex. And now Eva stomping away on her. Only to get kicked right in the top of the head. Oh, damn. One knife edge shot with another one harder. And another harder one there. Going back and forth, like I said before, it's going back and forth. And what a Hurricane Rana by Eva. And now Eva top rope. Oh, goodness. Wait a minute. Tony collar. Tony Moon caught Eva. Oh my God, what a damn counter that was. Tony with probably one of the most incredible encounters, one of the most incredible counters I've ever seen. I haven't seen anything that damn good ever since the counter of the spear from Matthew Moretti against Jaden Shadow some time ago. Up until then, I haven't seen a damn good counter since up until now. And now even with a neck breaker and a cover, and it's over. Oh, these two women gave it their all. But at the end of the night, Eva Cyanide walks out of this ring victorious. And Tony, none too happy about what she just went through. None too happy at all. But that's what happens. You have to expect losses like that, hard-hitting losses like that to come at you. That's the deal. That's the deal with the ring. And now, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it's the Battle of the Francos. Franco Lavetta and Franco Ricci look to take the fight to each other here tonight in what is going to be a crazy, crazy matchup, to say the least. So now we can answer the one question some may think they know the answer to, but others might not. Which Franco is which Franco is better than the other? We'll see here in a moment. But at the same time, we'll see if TK Rack, who is accompanying Richie at ringside, let's see if he plays a factor into any of this. Let's begin.
Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 198 pounds,
Franco Luvetta. This man has a mixed bag of wins and losses in Apex Wrestling. Biggest matchup he's had to this day is a matchup against K-Don, if I'm not mistaken, for the Apex World Championship. He would, however, go on to lose that matchup. And ever since then, he's not been able to go back up that part of the ladder. But one thing you gotta give him credit for is he's trying to. What a match, what a victory would be here tonight if this Franco got a victory over the Italian madman that is Franco Ricci here tonight. Anything can happen in a ring, no matter what.
And his opponent, accompanied by Tough Man TK Rex, and representing Chaos from Rome, Italy, weighing in at 220 pounds, Franco Madman Ricci.
First off, JoJo, what the hell were you on? She has to be on something at this point, I tell you. But in any case, Franco Ricci with TK in his corner accompanying him to the ring. The only question I have is how much of a factor TK will have in this matchup. If anything, if at all. Who knows, he may actually just be, as much as I know he's not really one to be respectful to others in the locker room, from what I've heard, he may actually be a bit respectful as far as not getting involved in this match goes, but this is TK we're talking about, so we'll see what happens here as the bell is now rung. And it's a battle of the Francos and a nice flatliner by Luvetta. And another one to Ricci. And Luvetta wants to take it to the man who calls himself the Italian Madman, and if you've seen Franco Ricci wrestle in a ring, you can bet your ass he doesn't say that for show. He means he means every single word of it. He is a madman. He puts, in my book, he's one of the many that I believe pushes his opponents to the limit. I mean, if you don't want to believe me, I mean, look at what he did with Lee Anderson back when they were fighting over the GPW Hardcore belt. Even Anderson considers him one of the greatest rivals he's ever had the pleasure of fighting. And ever since then, both men have tried to go on to bigger and better things. Now, oh man, Luvetta barely managing to get the back of Ricci's head. And he completely misses that, but he gets right back up. But Ricci now looks to capitalize, and there's the kick right on the side of the head. Now these two go back and forth. The one thing you gotta respect both men on. Win or lose, they do what they can to get that victory. They just love trying to one-up the other. It's like right now it just seems like they're just trying to one-up the other. while trying to maintain that level of professionalism. It seems like they're trying to one up each other. Oh, and now Richie. There's trouble on a suicide dive from Luvetta. TK's having to back away, and if he gets involved, he will be a disqualification victory for Luvetta, and TK knows that. He cannot get involved whatsoever. Otherwise, he's going to risk a disqualification loss on Richie. Uh-oh. And now Richie. Oh no, Canadian Destroyer taking down Luvetta. Cover. And a shoulder up at 2 by Luvetta. And now Richie measuring Luvetta. Goes for it again. This time he connected with the knee right in the face and a cover, and again a shoulder up at 2. Richie wondering how the hell he kicked out of that. And Richie, knowing him, he ain't done yet. Oh, and he misses. Very nice drop kick from Luvetta as he now has to capitalize on it. He shouldn't be doing what he just did. He shouldn't be taunting. He should be staying on the offensive. He should be trying to systematically destroy Richie. Otherwise, Richie's going to do the same thing to him. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Oh, there's a nice springboard cutter. A nice springboard handstand cutter from Luvetta. And there's a cover. And a shoulder up at 2. Richie thought he had him, or not Richie, Luvetta thought he had Richie. And now Luvetta going on the top rope. The referee keeping an eye on TK. Oh! Went for an inverted. It's 450. But Richie got his knees up, but that's not stopping Luvetta. And there's a lay down. There's the flatliner. Luvetta, they're not going for the cover. What's he thinking of? Oh man, that might have cost him there. Luvetta had all the opportunity. He had that whole time to go for a cover, but he did not take it. And that may cost him. Cover by Richie after the Canadian Destroyer. But Luvetta with a shoulder up at 2. And now Richie going on the top rope. What is he going to do here? Oh my God! Luvetta countered him. And he jumps over Richie. Got him with a cutter, jumped over him, and now Luvetta looking to have a second win with a backstabber. And now Luvetta, top rope, looking to end it here. 450. The inside 450. Cover. Will it be enough? No. Richie kicked out at 2. Oh my God, and now Richie Luvetta measuring Richie. And he got him with a super kick. That might have done it, covered by Luvetta. Will it be enough? No, kick out at 2. Oh my God, Luvetta trying to keep the momentum alive for him. He doesn't want to give Richie a chance to counter him. Handstand cutter. Springboard handstand cutter. Another cover this time. Will this be enough? Oh! Luvetta thought there was a 3 count, but Richie did actually Get it at two. Get the shoulder up at 2.5. Listen to this crowd. They are going absolutely ecstatic over this. Oh, man. And now Richie looking down on Ravenna. I wondered if he's thinking in his head, you brought a good game. But I think it's time to finish him off. But Ravenna, oh, he got it with the knees to the back. And another springboard handstand. This time it was an enziguri. Cover by Ravenna. And another kick on it too. Oh my God, Ravenna's gotta be going absolutely crazy in a cover. Cover. Will it be enough? Will it be enough? It is. Ravenna victorious here tonight. What a match! A battle between two Francos. But in the end, Ravenna is the one with the victory here tonight. Oh my God. This was a back and forth match. This was an incredible fight between these two men. I gotta give them both credit where credit is due. They both gave it their all, but in the end, it's Franco Ravenna who can walk out of this match with his arm held high. Franco Ravenna. It's been a while since I last remember seeing him victorious in a match, but if you ask me, this was a victory worth fighting for. What a matchup. Damn, what a match. Coming next, ladies and gentlemen, a match that some people may not be wanting to watch, but another match that at the same time I kind of do want to see who'd be victorious in this one. Matthew Moretti goes up against Malcolm Black. This is a potential. This is going to be fun to watch. And speaking of Matthew Moretti, this past episode of Warzone, Lee Anderson made a couple of announcements regarding the next pay-per-view, and if you haven't seen them, I already kind of spoiled it a little bit earlier. For starters, the first show is the next pay-per-view event is going to be titled Apex Wrestling Control. If you want to basically think of it like it's basically an interactive voting event where people get to decide certain stipulations, whether it's the match stipulation or an opponent to be chosen. Either way, the power is now in the hands of the people and not the business. Also, he had challenged this person who's been hacking his account to a match at Control. A match where this hacker accepted the challenge. And it's going to be a doozy. We just don't know who the hacker is or what's going on there, but we'll see. We just have to see what happens. But now it's time for Matthew Moretti versus Malcolm Black.
Making his way to the ring from Rome, Italy, weighing in at 204 pounds, Matthew the Maverick Moretti.
Well, Matthew Moretti coming his way down to the ring. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell? What the hell is TK doing out here? Wait a minute. What the hell is TK doing out here? What the hell is he attacking Moretti for? What the hell is going on here? Oh my God! Moretti was supposed to take on Malcolm Black in a one-on-one matchup, but TK attacking Moretti from behind. And now Moretti trying to fight back, and this is their 400-pounder. What the hell is going on here? TK, I know we just seen him going up, you know, just deciding to help his partner, you know, Franco Ricci, doing something there, but for some reason, he just decided to attack Moretti. What? I'm so confused as to what the hell just happened. What? I'm just so confused as to what the hell just happened. Why did TK attack Matthew Moretti? Well, I don't know what the hell's going on there, but I don't know what the hell is going on right now, but coming next, I guess, it's gonna be Cassidy Blake going up against Tori Doyle. I'm so fucking confused as to what the hell just happened just now. But, okay then. So, I'm so confused as to, I'm just so confused as to why, TK would come out there and attack Matthew Moretti. But, okay then. I'm pretty sure we'll get a word on his actions here soon, but
making her way to the ring,
it's time to move on.
From Scottsdale, Arizona, Cassidy Blake.
And now Cassidy Blake making her way down to the ring. One of the starting newcomers to hit Apex Wrestling. She's been making some damn good progress in the ring, and tonight she's looking to take it to the leader of the Undisputed Elite here tonight, one-on-one.
And her opponent, from England, Youngblood.
Tori Doyle. One of the more Tori Doyle not faring too well in Apex Wrestling. Tried her best to, though, I'll give her that. But we'll see if she can bounce back from the amount of singles losses she's sustained recently and try to best Cassidy Blake in a one-on-one fight. See what happens. It's going to be a good one, let's be honest here. Another case of a women's match that looks to be a good one here tonight. Right now, Tori and Cassidy looking to go a bit technical in the wrestling, in their wrestling ability, looking to go technical. We'll see how far that gets both women. Going back and forth already with the technical wrestling. And the crowd likes it. On a knee, right in the face. Looks like she's trying to end this match quickly. And with Cassidy Blake, that's what you gotta try to do. As a back suplex from Tori Doyle. Seems to take Cassidy Blake down hard, and there's a fisherman brain buster there. And Tori just slowly yet surely taking it to Blake right now. Went for the cover, but Blake with a quick on it one. And she almost just had Tori tweak her knee there. Right now Tori trying to get back into things with a nice uppercut. She's going for it here. Gut wrench. Oh, gut wrench neck breaker. And already going for an armbar. And a leg lock at the same time. Cassidy probably might not tap out, and she doesn't. It's a bit early, but that doesn't mean wrestlers don't tend to tap out early. Sometimes they could be injured early and then have to be tapping out because of that. As Cassidy Blake hits Tori with a power slam. And Cassidy already with a cover, but a quick out of one by Doyle. So Tori, she's got some family competing here tonight, as well as Tom Doyle will be competing after this matchup against JD Wreck. Oh man. Cassidy taking it to Tori right about now. And Cassidy now going for a Boston Crab. Tori's in trouble, but she gets out after a little bit of trouble. And there's a knee right in the face, and there's a cover by Cassidy Blake, but a shoulder up at one. And Tori with a nice counter. Cassidy Blake now, oh, nice crossbody. A nice crossbody from Cassidy Blake as she kicks Tori in the back. And it ends a Gurry. And a hard-hitting one at that. You can hear that from over here. And you could probably have heard that from the nosebleed seats up there. But Tori and Cassidy Blake face first on the apron, with her face being the only thing hitting that apron. Uh-oh. What the hell is this? Oh! Apron hung, swimming neck breaker. Good Lord. As hard as the apron is, the outside is not a place you want to be being hit hard. And again, Tori's going for that breaker. And because of that, the count starts again. Because of those constant things, because of what's going on there, Tori's been able to reset the count as Cassidy wants to go for a nice double underhook. Leaping DDT and a cover. And a kick out of two by Doyle. If Cassidy's doing what I think she's going to be doing, this may spell the end of Tori Doyle for the night. And Cassidy now measuring Tori, gets her knee and gets her right in the face. Cassidy with a cover. And just like that, Cassidy Blake is victorious. And with that, Cassidy Blake gets a victory over Tori Doyle. And a nice show of respect for both women there. Tori Doyle raising Cassidy Blake's arm in victory, showing a certain amount of respect for this woman, putting her through hell. What a good matchup that was. Coming next though, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be JD Rec, relative of TK, going up against, wait a minute. Yeah, I kind of messed up. Yeah, Mr. Anderson, you messed up in the chat room, boy. Get your shit right. Anyway, JD Rex going up against Tom Doyle. This funny part is JD Rex seems to be wanting to make a name for himself so bad that he's going up against a big name, the veterans, as of late. So we'll see what he can do against Tom Doyle. Don't get me wrong though, a rookie going up against a veteran, that's not a bad thing to do from time to time, but I think he's kind of going a bit overboard because for some time now he's been going off on so many big name wrestlers. He's gone up against three or four at the top of my head. So we'll see what and that is including Mr. Doyle, so we'll see what JD Rec and Tom Doyle have in store for the other.
Making his way to the ring from Harlem, New York, weighing in at 230 pounds, the voice, J.D. Rex.
For J.D. Rec, third or fourth match in Apex Wrestling. I gotta give this young man credit. He's going after some well-known men in Apex Wrestling. The point where it's like he wants to show his skills. He wants to sharpen his skills against the men that have come to this ring before him. We'll see what he can do against the owner of NXW, Tom Doyle. But for now, he sits in the corner. Getting up a little bit. I guess he got a bit impatient. I'm waiting for Tom Doyle, so now he's just standing up for the rest of this whole time. So we'll see what he can bring to the table against Tom Doyle. And speaking of the man, there he is.
And his opponent from London, England, weighing in at 228 pounds, the champ.
Oh, Tom Doyle, owner of NXW, made it. He's done whatever he's able to do to make his presence felt in Apex Wrestling. If you ask me, we're looking at a man who may hold a championship belt in Apex Wrestling in the near future. But right now, he's got a young man to deal with tonight. The question is, will it be the veteran Tom Doyle or the rookie JD Rack coming out victorious in this thing? We'll see what happens. And now these two men are ready. Looking to take it to the other here tonight. I'm already looking forward to seeing what JD Rack can at least try to do with Tom Doyle. Doyle looking to dish out some punishment to JD Rack. I could go out and limb here and call JD Rack the Calling the Lady of Apex, but honestly, that moniker would honestly go to Drunker Jimmy. At least JD Rack puts up much more of a fight. But right now, JD's in a bit of trouble with a submission hold. But just as quickly as he got in, he gets out. And now Tom Doyle got him in a fireman's carry position. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, kick to the side of the head by JD. And JD Rack going to work on Tom Doyle for the moment. Oh, and he fucked up doing that. He should not have done that. Now that's probably going to cost him some much needed advantage gain. Oh, and a nice counter by JD to Tom Doyle. Ice whips into the ropes, steps underneath, and went for a spine buster. But Doyle with a nice counter, and now running for a deadlift, running power slam. And now Tom turning JD around in a number of shots. A number of shots and a clothesline there from the man. And now Doyle, get him. He got him with the double knees to the gut. And now Doyle with a knee right in the face. Turning JD Rack inside out. And now Tom measuring JD Rack and a knee right to the face. Oh, he's not done yet though. He's measuring him again. And now Tom Doyle gets countered by JD Rack with a clothesline. And now JD measuring Doyle. Gets him with the leg. Go for the knee right in the face. The good Lord, man, that's going to hurt. Cover by J.D. Rack. Shoulder up and 2 by Doyle. Not enough. And now J.D. trying to tap Tom out, but he doesn't. And there's a neck breaker that Tom somehow missed. I don't know how the hell Tom missed that, but okay then. And I thought he was supposed to be the ring general out of the 2 of them. Out of the 2 of these men, I thought Tom was supposed to be the ring general. But hey, sometimes ring generals miss, and that's just how life is. JD went for the top rope. Counters Tom there. Tom, though, trying to get back into things. Throws JD over the top rope, climbs out of the ring himself. And by climbs, I mean he literally leaps. And there's the knee right to the side of the, literally right in the face. Uh-oh. Tom trying to go for something. I guess he was trying to throw JD onto the steps, but he just couldn't. And now he's got him feeling the effects of the barricade. Ref's at a count of 6 now. Ref's at a count of 7. But both men got back in the ring. And Tom's still fighting back. JD is going to fight back just as much. JD with an Irish whip clothesline to Tom Doyle, but not much force behind it. Looks like he's starting to go through some wear and tear now. JD Red trying to go for something on Doyle, but Tom gets out of the submission hold. And there's a sit-out spine buster by JD Red, cover to Doyle. And a quick out of 1. Oh man, JD Rack, I wonder what he's trying to do now. Oh, look at it, he's going after the eyes, I guess. Going after the eyes of Tom Doyle. And now JD, top rope. Oh man, oh, wait a minute. Doyle got JD Rack. Doyle, pedigree. Doyle with a pedigree on JD Rack. Cover by Doyle. And just like that, the veteran beats the newcomer. What a matchup that was just now. Good Lord. That was an incredible matchup to say the least.
The champ.
Tom Doyle looking to keep things rolling with him as he looks for the sign of possible gold in his future. We'll see what happens, but for now, Tom Doyle can bask in his victory here tonight. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event. It's Rochelle Ross versus Olga Markowski. No longer Olga Snow. From here on in, she will be Olga Markowski. Let's see, 2 big women who look to do battle here tonight. We'll see which one of these 2 are victorious. It's gonna be a good one.
making her way to the ring from Queens, New York, the Villain.
Well, Rochelle Ross, she's been waiting for this moment. She's been wanting to face the current Apex Women's Champion for some time now, and she's finally getting the opportunity. And as an added bonus, if she is victorious here tonight, she's guaranteed a championship match against Olga Markowski at the next pay-per-view. We'll see what happens. But if I know Olga, she's not going to take that lion down too well.
From Elysian Fields, the All-Star Women's Champion, Olivia Snow.
Well, Olga Markowski, this woman is like the bigger version of Emily Gray. Just as hard-hitting, but twice as powerful. She's looking to make quick work of Rochelle Ross here tonight, but the question is, what will happen to Rochelle Ross if she loses here tonight? Aside from the fact that she'll probably have to go to the back of the line for losing, the only person that I could see going against her, if it's not going to be Rochelle Ross, I can think of one other person that I believe can face Olga for the Women's Championship. But right now, Rochelle Ross going off on Markowski. Olga Markowski now. Rochelle Ross, she's a big woman. She's probably a bit bigger than Olga. Let's see, yeah, they're actually the same size, but I think Ross is actually just a tad bit bigger in my book, from what I'm seeing. But don't let that, but I know that's not going to stop Olga from looking to kick some fucking ass here tonight. Oh, hell no. She's looking to whoop some fucking ass. She's looking to make Rochelle Ross look like mere child's play. And she's done that to many a woman in Apex, that it's not going to be a surprise to me if she does the same to Rochelle Ross, but at the same time, Ross has done the same thing. This is basically a dream match happening here tonight. Oh, and Rochelle Ross actually had herself draped over the bottom rope. Right now, Olga in a bit of trouble here with Rochelle. And there's a cover and a quick out of one by Markowski. And now Rochelle Ross with a shoulder claw on Olga, and there's a leg sweep. Oh man, Olga just going off on Rochelle Ross, went for the cover, but a quick out at one But Markowski is not backing down. Olga's not backing down from this fight. She's looking to bring the pain. You want to talk about Brock Lesnar with Here Comes the Pain? Well, this is like the female Here Comes the Pain right there. Both women are basically the Here Comes the Pain champion, and there's a cutter from Markowski. Uh-oh, clothesline. And now Olga going under the ring as Rochelle Ross hits her with the knee to the side of her, right about the kidney area. Outside a count of 5 as these two go back and forth. with this fight outside the ring. And now Olga measuring. Rochelle Ross, and there's the Claymore kick. Cover. Oh, that shoulder up at 2. Olga thought that was it, but no, the referee counted it 2. And now Olga top rope. Misses. Almost damn near broke it, almost injured her knee. Probably did, I don't know, but Olga now in a trouble as Rochelle Ross hits her with a knee to the back. And now Olga Markowski in a bit of trouble. Oh, there it is, a Samoan drop from Rochelle Ross. Going for the cover, will that be enough? And it is! Rochelle Ross with an upset victory.
Here is your winner, the Villain.
Rochelle Ross with the victory over Olga Markowski. And she's looking now to Apex Wrestling control. As she's about to face Olga Markowski for the Women's Championship. And with that all being said, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for us here tonight on Ground Zero. We'll see you all next time on Warzone. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, this is Forrest Walpole, commentator for Apex Wrestling, saying good night from Dayton, Ohio.